Welcome back to the Sunday Sports Zone. We got a full house now. High school football season is wrapped up and in the books. Justin has been working hard trying to get his All-News4Jax teams all done, and now we're happy to introduce you to our high school football Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, we got two of them in here, and our first one really has been the dominant guy all season long, Orel Gray. University Christian, you hate to kind of plug in just as an offensive guy because of what you did this season, but man, what a great season for you. You've been playing since 8th grade. Take us through what made this season so special for you.
What made the season special was our coaches and the way that our team had built the chemistry throughout the season. At the beginning of the season, we all moved around in different places. We were just like, Coach, just this go work. And he was like, just trust the process. So when we trust the process, we was able to come out on teams that thought they was going to just come out and beat us. And by what the coaches did, put us in the right position, we came out and beat teams that everybody thought that we was going to lose to, be down 2 touchdowns, but we trusted the process, and it was a fun year.
So, Coach, I mean, you've been a UC lifer, and you've seen some good guys. You played with some good guys at University Christian. He's been a guy that's been in the system since 8th grade and just continuing. You knew he was the guy, focal point of the offense, and still managed to get things done on a week-to-week basis against good teams. What made Orel so special?
Just like he said, he bought into the process himself. You know, starting as an 8th grader, it was kind of an eye-opening moment for him. And I remember the first time we put him in there, and we're playing a team foundation, and he got a ball called on him, and he was all tore up. And I'm like, listen, you're in 8th grade, just calm down, play ball like we know you can do. And from that point on, he started trusting us and getting in the weight room and applying himself, you know, on the football field to make him that better a player. And as the years went on, his role became bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, he played defense really his 8th and freshman year, and then he kind of rolled over to the offense, and then we realized that, you know, he's going to be a really talented back, and you know, everywhere you put him on the field, he's just unbelievable. So, but going into this year, we knew that he was going to be the guy that had to carry our team, and we were going to put a lot of carries in his hands and expect a lot out of him, and throw him on defense when we need him, and put him on special teams. And every time he was in the game, he made a play or ran a kickoff back or picked it off. I mean, it was really awesome to watch him play this year.
Over 2,000 rushing yards for Orel this season. Scored every way you could. Big pick against Trinity Christian, a team they had not beat since the early 1990s. And state semifinals, 2,000 yards. What are you going to remember most about this season, the career, and University Christian?
I remember most is just being with my teammates and my coaches, because that was all of that is fun times, and just being around the people that you've been around the longest it's a great feeling. So to be able to come out and play football, like, you know, after school you get that, oh man, we're going on the football field now. Sometimes you don't want to do it, and sometimes you got the energy to do it. So just being around all the hype and the people that you love the most is just a great feeling when you want to play football.
All right, Orel, this was a crazy year stat-wise for you, man. Did you just have a feeling going into this year that this was going to be a big one?
Yeah, I just knew senior year, man, I got to go off. Just do better than I did last year and the year before, because, you know, last year I fractured my ribs, and it was hard when I wasn't able to be on the field with my teammates. So I just knew I had to bounce back in some way.
Coach, when you got a guy like him, does it make your job that much easier? Like, how can I get him in a spot to succeed?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got a dynamic football player like Orel. You can put him anywhere on the field, and he's going to make a play. You can put him at tiger back, you can put him at safety, you can put him at running back, receiver, just anywhere on the field, and the ball's around, he's going to make a play. And that's, you know, kickoff return. Well, I think we ran like 4 back this year, and it's just it's fun to see the process of all this come to fruition his senior year, and how much work and just how good of a football player he is, and, you know, on the field, and how much of a person he's grown off the field. That's what I'm proud of. He's a better person off the field than what he was when he got to UC, and to see all that grow to what he is now it's awesome. We're definitely going to miss him for sure.
Yeah, it's tough to replace the impact of some of these guys, especially from Orel. I mean, we've talked to you a bunch about the leadership that he's brought to your program, and we've seen the impact that you've made on the football field every Friday night. I mean, I think I can speak for myself as a guy that sees a lot of the highlights. I can get to be at a lot of your games in person, but I was always looking for the highlight play. I was like, okay, we got a UC game. We know we got one from him tonight. We got something, right? That's just what we do when we got back here. We're like, all right, Orel Gray got a touchdown somewhere in there, right? I know it.
That's right. So thank you for coming in today. The great season, the great career, and this is a Offensive Player of the Year trophy for you to go with your additional awards from a great career at University Christian. Correct?
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you for being here. Coming back in the Sunday Sports Zone, we'll have our Defensive Player of the Year here. Stay tuned, more Sunday Sports Zones on the way.